some Somalis gotta be on some bullshit, no doubt. No doubt. I dealt with some of them. But for the ones I know, they are not like that. They do not think that they Arab. Hell, in some cases, they already know Arabs don't treat them right. Especially when they go over to Saudi. I made a video saying that the Arabs treat them like the hell when they go over to Saudi. They do. They treat all them Africans no different, sub-Saharan Africans no different. Because, you know, they're Arab. You seen that when the collapse of Tripoli over there after Obama kicked off the Arab Spring. How the Arabs would treat not only the Somalis, but even the Sudanese who claim to be Arab as well, and speak actual Arabic. They was basically enslaving all sub-Saharan black-looking Africans, selling them off. These are the lighter skinned, brown skinned Arabs in Libya. And we all know that, see, on the continent, black is not used like it is over here in the United States. It's not used like that, just like white ain't used in Europe. Either you your nationality, you French, you Polish, you German, you Czechoslovakian. White the term white is not used up there in Europe like white is and black is over here. So people need to understand. People are recognized by their group, not by their so-called race, which is now white. White is a social construct by Western people to define black and white people. But before that, white or black didn't exist. Before that, it didn't exist. It was basically concocted. But the Somalis, not all Somalis think the same. You have a lot of Somalis. I don't even think you'll hear Omar think like that. But see what fucked up with the Somalis and a lot of these African descendant diaspora people do. They come over here, you know, because the only reason why they're able to come over here is because the 15th and 16th Amendment that Black Americans, FBA, have put in place. Y'all wouldn't be over here. Y'all wouldn't be over here if it wasn't for that. For all you Somalis that run into this video, y'all wouldn't be over here if it wasn't for FBA Black Americans. Because they didn't want no more Africans or black people in general to come over here. Not in huge numbers. America was always open for Europeans to come over here, not brown people or black people. So-called black people. You know? And a lot of the Arabs came over here, a lot of Somalis came over here disrespectful to the FBA, saying all kind of shit about the FBA. You know? And fuck that, we have to defend ourselves. So, by us we not helping nobody at this point. We ain't helping other Africans or diaspora black people or nobody. We staying out of it. We are staying out of it because, you know why? It's not our business. It's not our business to be involved in. Now, this is a lesson, you know, now that they deporting a lot of Somalis and other groups of people. They ain't just them, it's other group of people. They rounded up, even Mexicans that was around that area. They rounded up anybody that's not no American. Except for the South Africans who they say they are oppressed. How the fuck you oppressed and you white? But the thing is, they were saying they were sending them to second party countries, and second party countries said, we don't want no Somalis. Kenya say they don't want no Somalis. They got enough of them. South Africa said we don't want none either. So you got all these countries that don't want to deal with Somalia. You know, and you'll think that the neighboring countries that are around them, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, would take Somalia. They say, we don't want them either. They the neighbors of the Somalis. So they're saying they don't want no Somalis. You dig? And the Somali community kind of brought that shit on their chest. You know? They kind of brought that stuff on their chest. And even those Somalis who are nationalized citizens, you got some of those that are nationalized, but they gonna see a lot of you're gonna see a drop in their population. And those who are here gonna heavily get discriminated against. They're gonna get discriminated against. Black people ain't gonna discriminate against them for what? We already told them how these folks operate, but they didn't listen to us. Nobody listened to us. So we like, fuck it, you on your own. We got enough of our problems. But you know what? With Black FBA, we climbing out of our condition. The FBA, we rising. While everybody else falling, we rising. Even white people falling, we rising up. Because we already knew how the system works. We already knew how it worked. And we always tell them the system is unforgiving. Unforgiving, Jack. Unforgiving. You know, we right now, Black Americans, we are delineating. We are delineating from everybody who don't want to have shit to do with us. We delineating from them. So we don't, at this point, we don't give no fucks about nobody but the FBA. We ain't even fucking with niggas that go over the fence and get with white women or white men. We ain't even fucking with them. This 1% FBA. We don't got nothing against nobody, but we doing our own thing. No outsiders allowed. We don't want no outsiders. We don't want, I'm just keeping it real. The FBA, we don't want no black, no white people in our shit. We don't want no biracial people in our shit. This is FBA. We doing our shit like the Italians and everybody did their shit. We delineate. No, nothing against them, but we delineate. That's just what it is.